We got the meats.
You can't say that. Arby's trademarked it.
They can. I can say that.
2 yard line to the second and 12.
These are nice.
315s, baby. Certified to tear up some dirt. Tired.
Okay, go.
All right, guys, what's going on? Welcome back. So this is kind of the same day that we're doing the nitro stuff, but I don't want to include any of this in with the nitro stuff. So this is kind of like same day, behind the scenes, whatever you want to call it. So there were a couple things that I wanted to get done on top of the nitrous before we left for King of the Street. You guys know that we did all of the safety stuff the other day here at work. We're doing the nitrous and a couple things. One, wanted to drain my catch can because I haven't done that in about 2 years. The second thing was Michael actually noticed it this morning. Is my one idler pulley that goes into the actual timing case. It's a tapered hole. We don't have the bolt, but the bolt is actually sitting really, it's basically this hole is wallered out, and it's basically kicking the belt forward. So I don't want to have an instance when we're doing something high RPM and the belt completely come off, because it's much easier to fix now. So we're going to end up pulling the radiator out, get it out of the way, and then probably helicoil this part of the case right here to try and fix our problem. So we're gonna do that quick. I figured I'd share that with you guys, take you guys through that, and also we have the sled pulling wheels and tires that we're gonna be mounting up later on, so make sure you guys stay tuned for that. So we're gonna hop on this, keep chugging along.
Did you just fart on me?
Me?
Somebody fart?
I was gonna say, it wasn't me.
What are you doing?
Is he hooing like an owl?
Yeah.
Notice the camera makes when I get nervous.
Do you have the right tool?
Chase?
What? You want me to do that?
Here she comes. I think we need to let the cap out.
Go let that cap out.
Hey! Don't they make ratchets? They make ratcheting wrenches for this, right?
Yeah, I've got one. Would you like me to get it for you?
I get made fun of all the time.
Would you like me to get it for you?
Well, you know, I say that, and then I'm like, I'm not going to stop what I'm doing, so...
But I offered to go get it for you.
Oh, okay. If you can get it by the time I'm not done. Sorry, I'm done. I beat you to it.
Did you get the coolant out?
The coolant. Well,
Tell me how you feel.
the radiator's out. We're about to go in, have surgery on my hole, and drill her out a little bit bigger, then helicoil it. I can't be serious with you.
Which hole?
It is this hole right here. And what we did is, so this is here's the bolt and pulley combination. And again, this isn't a product issue. This is a my truck issue. So normally we had a test engine over here that we tried this bolt on, and when you look, like, this is supposed to be tight, and it is very, very loose, and it doesn't. So basically, what's happening is if we put this in here quickly, this pulley is kicked down because of this hole. So we're doing surgery to get this hole back up to snuff.
Oh no. Oh no.
Greg's mouth is a blowgun.
Squeeze his finger and it blows.
He went.
Chase, where's your blowgun?
It's fine if it's empty.
If it's empty?
Yeah.
Man, is that some special kind of lubricant?
It's one new tapping off. Like a fan.
Man.
I can't wait to hear what people say about impacting with a ratchet.
Well, we were just talking about all the comments that you guys are now typing away from Michael's preferred method of tapping the hole. Hey, many ways to slice a cake or eat a pie. Michael just prefers to just send it in bog deep. Silent Mike has no words because he doesn't care what you have to say.
You have your plug.
Oh yes, I do. It's right here.
Okay.
You want me to get a blowgun? Okay.
Thanks.
It's good luck, right?
Mm-hmm. Man, all the guys with their earbuds in, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Man, it really looks so good. Oh, the front cover is cracked. That is why it's doing that. Let me see this thing.
So are you officially the second person to ever tighten the bolt and crack front cover?
I will state for the record that I've had this pulley kit on here for maybe 2 years. So
She's been cracked for 2 years.
maybe that burnout at Beans just sent her into overdrive. I don't know. Where was it cracked?
He's cracked for sure.
Hey, is the case cracked? Well, the bolt wasn't in. I'm like, no?
Yeah. Let's see if you put that in there. You see it. Oh, wow. And then you do this.
That is cracked.
Okay.
Michael saves the day. We're back in business. All right. Cracked case. Yeah. Ed Bassmaster.
Okay. So
Michael came through, and what were these off the dragster?
Yeah.
So we're automatically going twice as fast as we were before because we now have certified dragster parts. And you said this was another pulley from Adam?
Yeah.
So we have a modified Adam Aquino pulley system on here now. Instead of using the case right here, we're now back on the block right here, which this pulley has always been on the block. So We're just kind of utilizing another block hole that's not being used. Different spacer right here that Michael had for whatever reason for his dragster, but we're back in business with a different bolt. So time to put it back together and continue on.
Going back in the radiator. Rad. Got the rad going in.
It's radiator, Chase.
Hold on, let me grab the rad pipe.
Cha-ching! Alright guys, Wednesday morning back at the shop, just trying to get everything wrapped up. So as you guys can see, the front end is back together, intercooler's back in, everything is done as far as that goes. Coolant's back in it, so that pretty much kind of wraps up the engine stuff besides the nitrous. Just a little sneak over here on the nitrous. You guys will see this in the nitrous video, but there's the solenoids and everything else. But as far as what we have left to do besides the nitrous, it's a little bit of a mess right now. As you guys saw, sled pulling wheels and tires, also going to use these for dirt drags just after a long time of searching for used stuff. Finally just decided to buy new. We'll use them. So 315, 70, 17, 35s for the ultimate footprint when we're doing that kind of stuff. So definitely going to be interesting, seeing that we're going to be doing it on a lowered truck. We may not be able to turn so much, but we are going to be mounting them on. Dun, 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 dun. Got some wheels in here. These were four-wheel parts cheapos. I think they were like 80 bucks a piece. So 17 by 9 Pro Comp. I believe they're just like the classic 79 style, flat black. So we're going to be mounting these up, and you know, wheel and tire places, you know, they still want to charge you $20, $30 a wheel, even if I don't want them balanced, which they really don't need to be balanced a whole lot. So I was like, well, we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. They got plenty of sidewall and stuff on them, so they shouldn't be too bad to mount. So we're just gonna mount them by hand. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna spray a little high tack on those wheels, just in case the tires decide to try and spin in the wheels. But that should be interesting. We're gonna do that today as well. So still quite a bit to do after we mount up those wheels and tires. We're not loaded whatsoever, and we're leaving tomorrow morning. So a lot of stuff to do. I'll try and bring the camera back and show you guys all of that. A lot of times I don't show that, but just gonna try and show you guys pretty much everything. Yeah, we still have to load up all the wrenchwork stuff in the trailer, so we're gonna do that, but we're just gonna hop right into it, get back to work here, and get some stuff done today.
These are some meats.
Hi, my name's Chase and I like meats.
About the lube here, but
Should I hold the wheel? First drop on the new camera. She's all right. I think she's okay. Oh, here's a nick. First nick on the new camera. Son of a... Alrighty guys, almost 9 o'clock, just leaving the shop, on our way home. Time to get loaded up, gonna be a late night, as always. Alrighty, we are home. I guess it's time to get the drag radials loaded up, get everything situated, get the trailer backed around here. I really want to try and give this thing a quick wash. Maybe not. Looks like we're just gonna leave the burnout scars on there. Say we're gonna leave it. Back the trailer down. I will try to pick up the camera as much as I can. I believe Allie did say that she has already got a lot of this stuff loaded in there. Just a lot of extra stuff, especially for this event. But like I said, we'll go ahead and back the trailer down, get loaded up. Alrighty guys, we are finally fully loaded, everything we need. Well, so we hope. Wheels and tires packed in the back of this thing. Wheels and tires packed in the back of the dually. We have 3 sets of wheels and tires for all of the different events, but that is going to wrap up this little behind the scenes kind of video getting ready for this event. Man, it's been a long couple days. It's 1 o'clock tonight right now already, but that's gonna do it. My battery's about to die. That means it is time to go inside. We still have to get ready ourselves, shower, eat, pack, but that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Huge thank you to the guys at work, Chase and Michael. Without them, we would not be kind of ready and having the nitrous done on this truck. But that's gonna do it. Thank you guys. Hit the like button before you leave. Subscribe if you have not already. Hopefully I'll see you guys out this weekend. If not, have a good weekend. I'll see you. Bye.